So, as of this recording, it's 2024, and there are ever evolving attacks on small businesses, medium businesses, enterprises, and the tools and methodologies that the attackers are using just get more sophisticated every single day. And the companies that are practicing defense in depth and the vendors that are providing defense in depth tools, they're getting more complex, but it's definitely a game of catch up today. 20 years ago, those companies were ahead of the trends, and the attackers were the ones trying to play catch up and crack the code, if you will. But today, it's definitely a game of catch up for these defense companies. Anybody that is selling a product that is to protect somebody or protect a company or protect data or safeguard anything is doing so based on trends in which they see attackers exploiting, where 20 years ago, that was definitely not the case. And so a lot of these companies that are selling cybersecurity products, or people who are doing cybersecurity assessments, or companies that are looking at how to protect data, safeguard data, protect identities, protect companies and their valuable data, they're all playing catch up to what the cyber attackers have been exploiting, sometimes for years. And it's not apparent right away that these cyber attackers have been exploiting these. And again, sometimes it takes years for companies to be catching up to doing this. So it's really a sophisticated, complex landscape now that is being exploited. And that's why we see now today so many breaches and exploits and companies getting hacked and these massive hacks. And sometimes attackers are using very simple methodologies to get in there and exploiting stuff that's just really wide open. But a lot of times they're attacking the weakest point and being able to use sophisticated methodologies to get behind those barriers that companies are spending sometimes billions of dollars to put up around their safeguarded data. And so really the resurgence is really in response to success, as these companies, these cybersecurity companies are failing to provide safeguards around this data. That means that the attackers are being successful. So that's really where the resurgence comes from, is the more successful they become, the more they're going to continue to do it.